God, I'm doing some filthy stuff this game. Ooh, you rotate a little bit here. Hello my friends and welcome back to another Black Ops Cold War video here today. I want to say a huge thank you though to all the love you guys are showing at the moment. It's just overwhelming, all the likes you guys are dropping, the comments, the feedback is amazing. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the content, and if you are and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. Turn on notifications and smash that like button right now. Let's keep the hype going. Today though we will be switching it up. In my last video I obviously maxed out the Pellington, so now I'm working through the LW3 Tundra, and my lord, I am loving this sniper rifle. It reminds me of a classic DSR, you know, an SVG, just a hard-hitting, slower, but hard-hitting sniper, and I love those. Those are my favorite. So while I'm grinding away, I will discuss something key, something urgent that will hopefully improve your sniping game. Oh, and I will showcase my settings and sensitivity and stuff like that a little later in the video as well, because I know you guys keep asking, so I've got you, okay? Let's get into the gameplay. Woo! Snappy. Whew. Any more? Oh, there's another. Reload up. The last minute streak here, why not? There's one. Where's the guy that? Wasn't there two there? Am I tripping? That was. My teammate's blind. He just ran past him. See you later, buddy. Adieu. I cannot wait to max this sniper out right here. It's good, but I know once I get those specific attachments, this thing's gonna be tasty. It just reminds me so much of, like, you know, DSR, SVG, L96. Get all those in my life, I'm telling you. I know it probably won't end up being like everyone's favorite just because of how slow it can be, but honestly, it might end up giving the Pellington a run for its money. Oh, I really want this kill. Got him. Hey, see ya. The Pellington is obviously going to outclass it in terms of like ADS speed and fire rate, but I don't think there's anything sweeter than that one-shot kill with a sniper rifle in your hands. And that is what you're going to get with this gun. It is a beauty. Get that guy real quick. Hold up. There's a two. All right. But I do want to discuss something here, and I might actually hop in private match just to showcase what I'm talking about, because it is a game-changing bit of knowledge. Once you know this is in the game and you need to be aware of it when you're sniping, you are going to drastically improve. I'm counting on it 100%. Okay, so let me just watch us play the game real quick. I think it's a nice little three-piece, because that's all I'm going to do these days. Three-piece king out here. All right, three-piece king. Okay, so we're in a private match right now against some bots because I want to show something real quick. Something that's pretty damn important. And like I said, this is going to change just your awareness of sniping in this game, and something that is very, very weird, but I'm used to it. It's something that was in the previous games, or some of the previous games, not everyone. And you're probably thinking, what the hell am I discussing right now? What the hell am I talking about? So let me just kill a couple more bots here. You see that the shot's good. You see that the shot is hitting every single time. Accuracy right now. Okay, accuracy. But these are just bots. But I want to change one thing right now. One thing. And I'll show you what I mean by it. I mean, it's pretty tough to try and do this against bots that actually shoot you back. But as you can tell, I'm scoping in. And I've got the guy centered, and for some reason, even though my scope's hitting the screen, even though he's centered, even though I feel like I'm accurate right now, and I'm on target, you're seeing that my shot right now, I mean, obviously I hit that one, of course, when I try to explain something, is not hitting the target, even though I feel like I've waited long enough. And I think this is one thing right now that a lot of people aren't considering when they're sniping away, you know? I think we're so used to the last few Call of Duties where, you know, you got away with these, like, aggressive, snappy shots. I mean, obviously that one's going to hit while I'm trying to explain this, but, you know, the snappy shots where you're not fully scoped in. That's the thing here. You're not technically, even though the animation shows that you're fully scoped in, you're not technically fully scoped in. We've got away with it on previous games where you could, like, black scope, where your scope doesn't actually fully hit the screen. It's kind of like that. I'm going to showcase on this wall right now how off center it is when you don't fully scope in. Okay, so this is me fully scoping in. Okay, Every time. Straight, okay? Straight. So you've got to get the timing down. That is the timing right there where the bullet is going to go directly straight when you shoot, okay? Let me take off a couple of frames where you think you're still scoped in, but technically you're not, and the bullet won't go straight. Watch this. Ready? Every time. The scope's there. You see the scope on the screen. What's going on? Why is it not straight? You see the bullet markings around here. The bullet isn't going straight even though your scope is appearing. Even though your scope is appearing, that one went all the way up there. Like, that, honestly, is such a crucial thing, and I think a lot of people running around trying to quit scope won't realize that there is a specific time, a specific point that you need to wait for in order to hit that shot and hit that shot straight. I mean, hopefully I explained myself well there. I mean, I don't know if I did, but basically, you get this idea, don't you? You've got this concept in your mind that you have to fully scope in for that bullet to go straight. If you don't fully scope in, your bullet is not going to go straight and it's going to go off target. And that's where I feel like a lot of people might think, why is the hit detection so bad at this game? Why are my snipes not hitting? I'm not saying the hit detection is perfect, but it is not the reason for those snipes not hitting. It's because the bullet doesn't go directly straight unless you're fully scoped in. And that's what I wanted to mention today. I think that's something people need to be aware of when they're sniping, just so they can get the timing down, because once you got that timing down, once you get that down, folks, you're gonna be beaming, all right? You're gonna be beaming. So hopefully that gave you a quick insight to how sniping works on this game, but let's get into my settings then, because I know a lot of people care about this and want to know what I'm rocking. So we're currently on 11 sensitivity. I've dropped my low zoom down to 0.9 just for like picking up regular guns, stuff like that, and then the high zoom I'm stuck on 1. I currently rock the button layout tactical. I've been using this for years. If you don't know what it does, it basically flips the melee button around with the crouch and prone button. So the reason I do this is because I'm rocking a scuff controller. This is my design, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's the best looking controller on the market. A Spratt scuff controller right here, but the reason I love using this controller is that I have paddles on the back. So when I'm playing tactical, my crouch and my prone is stuck to my R3 button, so I can always keep my thumb on the analog stick at all times. Even when I'm going prone, even when I'm crouching, I always have control over my aim. That is like the crucial thing, especially at a game like this where awareness is so crucial. Being able to like bob and weave behind cover and scout out the area while swapping weapons and reloading and still being able to control your aim, that is just crucial in this game specifically. So rocking that tactical layout, I can still keep my thumb on the analog stick, and then for melee, obviously I use the paddles on the back. These paddles are literally mapped to anything. So I've got jump, I've got reload, I've got swap weapon, and I've got melee. Using your unused fingers, like what are these fingers doing? You know, have you ever thought about that when you're using a controller? What are these fingers doing back here? Nothing. So having paddles on the back allowing you to press buttons that you wouldn't normally press without taking your thumb off the stick, I think that's crucial. So if you do want to check out these beautiful scuff controllers, there will be a link down in the video description below, and don't forget to use code SPRAT on checkout for 5% off. I also play flipped because I feel a lot more comfortable aiming and shooting with my L1 and R1 rather than using the triggers at the back. Everything else down here though, I'm pretty sure is normal. I changed my minimum input threshold down to 5. I think the default is 10 and 10 on the right stick and the left stick. So the reason I've turned that down to 5 on both of those is because that just allows for those tiny little movements where I only need to adjust my analog stick a tiny bit. It just allows the game to register that tiny bit of movement. I think they honestly added this to avoid stick drift. So if you have this a little bit higher, it's not going to register that stick drift. And I think everything else down here is pretty basic stuff. Okay, I put my field of view to 99. I'm currently on PlayStation 4. So having a higher field of view is going to allow you to see more things going on in the game. Because if you have it lower, your camera, your just eyesight is so focused, so just tunnel visioned, and there's so much more around you that you can see. So I'd highly recommend trying to put that higher. Alongside that though, just for visibility, I've disabled motion blur just to make things crisp and very clear. So I think that might do it for the settings. I think I've covered everything that you probably want to know. So if you ever see anyone in the comment section in future videos saying, I need to know what Spratt sensitivity is, you can either link in this video or let them know in the comment section below that I am indeed 11. With that being said, hopefully you've enjoyed the video today. Going to be grinding a little bit more with this Tundra, ranking it up and hopefully getting the best possible class setup out to you. Also, we just hit level 55, so I think we might actually pull this out as well. Lots of videos to be made. I'm loving it. Hopefully you're enjoying the videos too, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.